Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new, so just hit that subscribe button now for lots of videos on my allotment plot, my progress, my journey. I've got some really exciting things coming up in the future, so hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss out. It's been absolutely freezing cold in the UK and particularly rainy as well, which has stopped me from being able to get here, so you might have noticed that my videos have slowed down a little bit. It's just because the weather's been so terrible. Today I woke up, it was blue skies, sunny, freezing cold, but a really good day to get out here to the allotment plot, so I'm very pumped and excited today to get going. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be getting on with, basically, in theory, because we never know how it's really going to go, do we? Do I look cold? I am frozen. Blue skies today over my allotment plot. Here's my little patch of paradise. The camera brightens up, there we go. So you can see we've done the front of the plot, which is just looking absolutely fantastic now. The middle is the riddle we need to do today, and the back has sort of been done. And in that area over there in the corner, that's another area I need to tackle. I always start by sort of showing you around and doing a little walk around, and that's not, I would do that anyway even if I didn't have a vlog, because I think it's a good idea when you get to your plot to walk around and just see what's happening, what's going on, if there's any major issues going on. So here for instance I can see that my shallots and my garlic have all come up, and it just is amazing. Yeah, look at this, beautiful garlic all coming up in a lovely line, and then over here I've got my shallots coming up as well. Just absolutely fantastic. I mean, this bed's done so well. And then over here I can see under the leaves, because we've got a lot of fallen leaves now, we've got some turnips which look ready for harvesting. So got 1, 2, 3 over there. Absolutely fantastic. Another little one growing there, but we'll leave him a bit longer. And then you can see that all of my parsnips have officially flopped. They need to come up. That's it. There's no, I don't think I can wait anymore, because they're just going to rot under the ground when they die. So they need to come up. And then you see the first 4 beds. Fine, perfect, lovely. And then when we come down here, you can see the nasturtiums have just kind of gone crazy and sort of exploded, so we do need to do something about these today, and we need to sort out the middle bit of the plot, basically. Not the best sort of walk around, but there we go, you get the idea. And I'm just going to have a look at my polytunnel and see if anything's still alive. Definitely some green. I think it is, you know, this one here, this is a kale, and I think he's coming back to life since the slug damage, and these possibly will come back to life too, actually, because they are still standing up. Do you know what I mean? And if the slugs leave them alone, they might possibly come back, so interesting. And then my 3 rows here, doing pretty well, I think. I think I'm going to get something out of them for sure. I can see something's been digging, something's eaten. They've been nibbled and chewed at and who knows what, but I do think I'm going to get something. So cauliflowers and cabbages and kohlrabi and all sorts of things there. Fantastic. And then over here, I don't even know what these are, but they're growing. They're growing. Leeks all died. A couple coming up there, but pretty much dead as expected. And carrots at the back. I've got 1, 2. Oh no, there's a few more over here. Few more over there, and that's about it. I really don't know. I've never grown in a polytunnel over the autumn winter before, so this is all kind of like one big experiment, which is what gardening is anyway. But I just whacked it all in, why not? Otherwise all that's going to happen is the polytunnel will just be closed up for the winter and I won't be using it. But at least now, you know, I can sort of come here and just sort of see some green and be like, oh yeah, it might grow. So what more can you do than that, really? What more is there to gardening than just whacking stuff in and being like, it might grow? not sure what's ruffled their feathers, but they're going off on one today, aren't they? I'm not sure this is the greatest wood chip quality that I've ever seen in my life. I did get some of the more decomposed stuff as well, which sort of looks like that. But it is only going to go on my pathways, so I think it'd be okay. It's just a lot of leaves in this one. But it's free, so I can't be too fussy, I guess. Right, let's get it down. It is satisfying doing this. Earlier in the year I actually planted about 3 nasturtium plants on purpose, and I actually put a few seeds in the ground thinking, I haven't got any nasturtiums this year, it's a tragedy. Now look at them. They've just utterly exploded, haven't they? Crazy. Right, we're going to rip this bed out as well. I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, you know, why are you ripping them out? They're growing, they're perfectly fine, but I mean, there's a lot of them, guys, and I do want to get the beds mulched and stuff, you know, and I want to start planning for next year. And as much as like you can eat nasturtiums, and you can eat the leaves and you can eat the flowers as well. They're quite peppery, they're quite nice, but I don't think anyone could eat this many nasturtiums. Do you know what I mean? I know there's like a cost of living crisis and stuff, but I'm not sure anyone in my neighbourhood would want to eat this many like nasturtiums. Do you know what I mean? How did this even happen? Why does that kind of thing never happen to anyone else? Why don't I see anyone else like stumbling around trapped in a net? Why is it always me? Right, where are you? Where are you? Let me see your face. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to dig over that bed. Now, I'm not a massive fan of digging because I don't like doing it, and also I'm sort of like team no dig, but I did bury potatoes in that bed one day a long time ago, and they've never to be seen again. They went in, nothing ever came out, so I'm just going to dig it over and just see what's in that bed. It's a bit of a mystery bed, so let's give it a dig. Who knows what we will find beneath the surface. I think that might be, oh no, I think that might be poo. It's not looking very interesting so far. It's just like little white veins. Veins, roots, veins. So what happened to the potatoes? There's nothing in there. There's lots of manure in here that I see I've dug in. I forgot I did that. The soil is absolutely fantastic. Could not be better. I think this should be where my pumpkins go next year. I think this is perfect for pumpkins. I'm going to get these weeds out. I have just noticed, because up here I grew runner beans. Don't know if you remember. And look, I've got a couple of runner beans, which is quite exciting. So they definitely would have worked up here. And looked really nice actually when they got going. Unfortunately the weather's changed now and I just don't foresee them doing anything else. I'll take these beans, I'll have you and I'll have you, and we'll pull them out. But I like the idea of the beans being here. So they would have eventually gone up here and sort of made a bit of a curtain of beans, which would have been really nice. But I've got two, oh, one. And the rest will have to go, I'm afraid. The rest will have to go. The only thing about growing beans and things up nets like that is that it's really hard to like unravel them when they're done. So what I've done is I've killed them at the root, and then when they die they'll go like crispy and I'll just like brush them off. Right, that bed is looking absolutely fantastic. That should all die back and I should be able to pull that up. I don't think it needs any more of a mulch at the moment. It's got loads of manure in it, looks great. That one there needs to be redone, and I'm not going to do that today. And then this bit here I think just needs a little bit of weeding, a little bit of mulch, and again I'm not going to do that today because I don't have that much time here today. And also I'm just a big believer in little and often, so that it doesn't become a chore or anything, and it's becoming a little bit of a chore. And I want to do something fun now, so I want to harvest something. It's either going to be parsnips, turnips, sprouts, or the last cauliflower. I'm going to harvest one of my sprouts, I think. Let's do it. So amazing. Flipping it. Right, we're going to go for this one, I think, because it's quite big. Sprout harvest ever on the allotment plot. Very, very historic day for Emma's Allotment Diaries. It's an absolute beast. Some of them have been nibbled, some of them have sort of gone over a little bit what I think a sprout should be, like they've gone past their sell-by date a little bit, but look at that. I mean, this is pretty incredible. I could only have dreamt of growing sprouts like this last year because they just did not work at all, and to have grown this year, and I've got like 6 more left as well. It's just absolutely incredible. They look amazing. I picked a couple off. I mean, they just look like sprouts. I've actually grown sprouts. I can't believe it. They are fantastic. I love them. So I'm going to take these home today and cook them for my lunch and see what they taste like. Very, very excited to get on with that. Have to remove some of the slugs and snails on there first as well. We don't want them escaping in the fridge again because my husband hates that, as anyone would, I think. I'm going to harvest a couple of the turnips as well, just because they're looking so beautiful and shiny and red and pretty. So we're on a bit of a harvesting roll now because we're enjoying ourselves, guys. It's fun. Right, this little one here, he's been talking to me. I need him. Out you come. Oh, okay, it's not as big as I thought it'd be, but he's alright, he's nice. Right, let's get another one. Ugh. Roots on you. Beautiful. I think we'll leave you a little bit longer. You can stay. And I think I've got another one there. You can stay as well. Right. Not the biggest harvest in the world of turnips, but then we weren't expecting them to grow at all. So to be honest, this is better than what we were expecting, which was nothing. So yeah, I like turnips. I think they taste quite good. So we'll have those. We'll have the sprouts. I wonder if I should dig up a couple of parsnips just because. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's so exciting. I love harvesting. This is just the best part of the entire process of growing stuff, isn't it? You always forget about this. Mainly because I don't get much. It's not a big part of my allotment journey, really, harvesting. Okay, smallest parsnip in the world. It's okay, it's just the first one. Egg about. And the second one. him. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This one. Absolutely stunning. How have I grown these? How's this happened? I can't believe it. Look at these ones. I can't believe how have I done this? How have I done this? This is unbelievable. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a monster. Absolutely incredible. I don't want to dig too many up because I'm just not going to eat them yet. Do you know what I mean? I sort of want to lay it all out like they do on Instagram, make it look all pretty, but I can never do that. Do you know what I mean? This looks crap. For one day's harvest on my allotment plot, that is I've never harvested so much in my life. And also, I could also, if I wanted to, harvest more sprouts and a Romanesco cauliflower as well. But I just don't want to today, you know, because I'm not going to eat it. But look at that. That's the best harvest I've ever had from my plot in my life. See guys, that's what it's all about. This, come here, this is what an allotment plot is all about. And when you're like at this time of year, when you're like covered in mud and you're freezing cold and you're having to like coax yourself down there and like mulch all the beds and stuff, it can feel a little bit like disheartening and like you're just losing your love for the whole growing experience. But then if you have something to harvest like that, it just reminds you of what you're doing it for, and this is the result. And my God, it actually smells like a parsnip. My God, it's just magical. There's nothing like this. And I grew that from a seed that I scattered in the ground that wouldn't have been there if I hadn't put it there. And it's magical. There's nothing like it. So just keep going. Just keep going. And if you're lucky enough, you might grow something like that. And it's amazing. So that's my advice to you over these few months now. I'm wrapping up my allotment plot slowly and surely. I need to mulch a few more beds and sort some stuff out, but it's basically winding down for the winter months. And you might be doing the same as well. So the videos are going to be a little bit less often really, just because of that. I hope you still enjoy them though. If you do subscribe to my channel. It's another aeroplane, typical. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another vlog. See you later. Happy gardening everyone. Bye.